Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant QNT. Definitely one of the more interesting charts at the moment. We broke out above the previous wave 1 high here at $133 and we are so far holding it. My view is that we are going to push a little bit higher, as I already indicated in the last video. We're currently following here the primary expectation in that XRP is creating impulsive waves. Here to the upside, a wave 1, this was a wave 2. Unfortunately, we only reached the 50% fib level. Only touched my reversal area, but as always we need to be ready for a move, for a trade, for a reversal as soon as we hit these areas, because you never know at which of these key Fibonacci areas it is really going to react. Here it was the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and now we're moving up in a wave 3. This, what we're doing, is in my opinion only the first wave of the third wave, and in the first wave of the third wave we also have 5 waves. 1, 2, 3 done, 4 done, and there should be one more push to the upside to complete in 5 waves the first wave of the larger third wave. It should end somewhere around 240 as I can currently see it, at least. Yeah, so this is where we are in the move up. Probably the impulse already, especially as we broke out above the wave 1 high. We have to assume this at the moment, and the price action is impulsive. So we came down to the wave 4 ideal retracement level, and we're now pushing higher in wave 5. There's a few targets here that we need to look at. One target, $151, next 162, next 167. That's my reversal area for wave 5 to complete it. Would I jump onto the train here to go long? No, of course not. This is far too risky now, it's too far away. Of course you can do it, up to you. I'm not telling anyone what to do, but I prefer to buy at support and then scale in, you know, as I showed in previous videos, and would rather take profits now and wait for the wave 2 dip. But that's only what I'd be doing. You can do what you want. Important to understand is, even if this is an ideal reversal area, this could of course push higher. The trend is your friend and until the end, and you can draw a nice trend line here depending on if you use the wicks or not. Probably more relevant here not to use the wicks, and as long as we stay above this trend line, I think we're pushing higher. At the moment, looking at this, yeah, wave 4, I mean, this gets again into micro counting now, but if we say we are here in the 5th wave, I mean, ABC, this was probably 4, couple of 1-2 patterns here, and then this was probably the wave 3, 4, and we should next come up in a 5. So if we had here a 1-2, this also as a 1-2, then this was the 3, but here 4. So it might end in an ending diagonal. You have quite a lot of overlaps here, so it might end in an ending diagonal as it did before, I think, when it moved up here and finished off this wave to the upside, which was also a bit short. Yeah, so maybe be ready that it could very well be returning down before we reach that area, just before, because Quant did it before. I mean, we hit a lot of reversal areas here, don't get me wrong. We moved up here, we reached this one, we reached this one, we reached this one. However, as you can see, this seems to be a bit of a behavior of Quant. And with the exception of this one, where we nearly maxed out the reversal area, here we only touched it. Here we didn't reach it, actually. Here we only touched it, we touched it, touched it, touched it. So maybe we will really only get to the $150 level. That's it. But a signal for that would be a break of the trend line, and then we would come down in wave 2. I've calculated that now roughly as the area between $101 and 120, roughly based on the assumption that we will get into this green area. So that's my shift a little bit, you know, if depending on how high we really go. But this is sort of that you get a rough idea of where we might be heading in wave 2 before we get into the real run, which would be the wave 3 of the wave 3. And that's my quick update about Quant. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.